Hi everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much everyone for coming back to my channel, and if you're listening in the podcast, thank you so much for being here. It is Friday, March 1st, 2024. Today begins the Women's History Month here in the United States, and also today I'm here to speak about the guilty verdict that was given today to Michelle Troconis regarding the murder and disappearance of Jennifer Dulos. As you guys know, I've been following this case for many years since I learned that a mom of 5 from New Canaan was missing back in May of 2019. Today we come to the conclusion that Michelle Troconis has been found guilty. And let me just tell you something. I have followed this case, like I said, since the beginning. I also follow the trial. I also follow the movement of I guess you can say, of Michelle Troconis on social media, meaning that I do look at her Twitter account, and I noticed that during trial this woman has been tweeting. Also, watching the trial, you can see that she has been using her phone a lot, using her laptop, and I felt at some point this was some type of disrespect. Okay, just yesterday, when during the verdict watch, I guess you can say, while the jury is deliberating, Michelle Troconis' family will come outside to speak to the media and take selfies and talk to the press. And it almost felt to me at a point that this was some type of competition of who was better, whether it was Michelle or whether it was Jennifer Dulos. And here's something that is crazy about this case. Your daughter, Michelle Troconis, is not famous because she did something great. To the contrary, she did something very awful, which is conspired to murder somebody. And now she has been found guilty. Also, in case you guys didn't know, about a month ago, I also came here to my YouTube channel and my podcast and spoke to you about a art gallery that was celebrating the innocence of Michelle Troconis. Also, a very shocking moment for me because I couldn't understand how do people will gather to celebrate the innocence of somebody who was currently on trial for murdering or conspiring to murder somebody. I couldn't understand that. And throughout this whole ordeal, meaning the trial of Michelle Troconis, there were clues that made you wonder who is advising these people to speak to the press every time. She was not accused of stealing candy from the grocery store down the road. She was accused of conspiring to murder somebody. This is crazy. That it was, to me, it felt at times it was disrespect after disrespect, complete disregard to the victim family, to the children, okay, to Jennifer herself, her life, everything that she did. At the end of the day, guys, Jennifer Dulos didn't do anything wrong. To the contrary, she did everything right. She got married, she had kids, she built a home for her kids. Okay, she was a good mom. She was always there. She would drop her kids at school, pick them up, go with them to activities. She was a very responsible mother. So much so that when she learned about the affair, okay, she made a plan to remove herself from the home that they both built together to raise their children. She fought for those kids in court to get custody. She did everything right to the last moment of her life, which was dropping her kids at school one final day and returning home to get ready to receive them again, to get ready for her day. So it's very shocking to see the family of Michelle Troconis saying how nothing was fair in this trial, complete disregarding the life of Jennifer Dulos. Jennifer Dulos didn't do anything wrong. She was just being a mom, doing her routine, okay? We also learn from this case that whatever you begin in a bad way will always have a very bad ending. You can never get together with a man that will promise you that they will leave their wife. You have to wait until the divorce papers are signed before you get to do that, because it will never, it will never have a positive result. Okay? This affair that began in 2017 had 3 years. 3 years where Michelle Troconis saw Fotis Dulos having his entire family move out of their home, and she didn't say, wait a second, this guy is crazy. He should move out, get an apartment, and leave the home to the family. The 5 children, it wasn't one child, it was 5 of them, that Jennifer had to get a rental home so that she can have, enough room for everybody to move herself. Michelle Troconis saw all of this happening. She saw all of this happening. And then Michelle Troconis felt to say during the police interview that Jennifer Dulos was bipolar, had borderline personality disorder, and she was actually afraid for her that Jennifer might come and attack her and her daughter. A person who does wrong to you will always assume that you will turn into them, and they get paranoid, and that is crazy. And the crazy thing is that her family, Michelle Troconis' family, to this day, to today, that the jury, after examining evidence, after sitting in a trial for 28 days, after deliberating for 3 days, I believe, 2.5 days, found their daughter guilty, their sister guilty. They still felt the need to go out and speak to the media, saying how it was not fair for Michelle Troconis. They miss this completely, because if they want to believe forever, if they want to believe for the rest of their life that Michelle Troconis is innocent, and completely ignore the verdict today, and completely ignore the evidence, they should have some type of moral and prudence and stay away from the press. But they love the press. They love to come out and speak to the media when the trial was, when court was not in session. They love that so much so that they will come out and record the media. They record the reporters, saying how many people were actually there to speak with them. Like, that's something to be proud of. Don't forget, your daughter, your sister, was the one who got with a married man that forced a mom of 5 out of their home. Michelle Troconis started harming Jennifer Dulos when she got together with Fotis Dulos in that trip in Miami. It began there, the slow process, and it ended on May 24, 2019. And now, today, March 1st, 2024, she was found guilty on all charges. On all the charges, she was found guilty, and her family cannot have the decency, moral, and prudence to stay away from the media. And then they're pointing fingers at the media instead of saying, wait a second, what did Jennifer do wrong here? She wasn't doing anything wrong. Jennifer was just being a mom, a responsible mother. Now her mom, 88 years old, Gloria Farber, has the full custody of the 5 children. I understand 100% that Fotis Dulos was the actual person who attacked Jennifer Dulos in her home in New Canaan in May 24, 2019. I also know that Michelle Troconis tried to cover up for him. I also, from watching this trial and praying about it, like I said before, I don't want to go and look at somebody and saying they are responsible. And this morning, when the court began, I said, God, let it be the will for you for Michelle Troconis. Now it's in the jury's hand. Now they get to see everything. And to see that she was found guilty on all of that, what came to my mind when that verdict was being read to her Imagine driving home after dropping your kids off at school. You're coming to your home as a daily routine, the end of the summer, the beginning of the summer vacation, I guess you can say. And you're coming home, you don't notice anything. There's just a normal day for you. You're planning, you're going to New York City. You're going to meet your kids over there at your mom's house. Everything is set up for that day. And then you hear somebody in your garage. And the biggest fear, the fear that she told us already, she told the court she was afraid of him. And he followed through, because one thing we know about people of domestic violence is they always say it before it happens. It is the saddest thing, but it always like that. The script repeats itself. A person who is a victim of domestic violence always says, that person, if something happened to me, it's because that person did it. So it happened to Jennifer Dulos, and that's who came to my mind immediately. The moment that they asked Michelle Troconis to stand up, and they started reading the verdict from the jury of all 6 charges, the garage came to my mind, the cars with the blood on them, all of that came to my mind. So here we are, this mess that Michelle Troconis got herself into, and here is the result from all of that. When they asked for the bond, I know her lawyer was a little shocked about the amount, and then I was thinking, Michelle Troconis has been out on bond, I mean, since 2019. It's 2024. $6 million bond she was given today, and her lawyer says she's gonna sit in jail because they cannot come up with the $400,000 minimum that they have to pay for that. So here we are. I think that, when you say to the police so normally, when you say, I always tell you guys what did it for me was the Starbucks video. The Starbucks surveillance video of Michelle Troconis and Fotis Dulos. After watching that, I didn't need to see nothing else, and I knew she was involved. And then we came to the chimney fires, and then I remember the police interrogation when she says she took a shower, she jumped in the shower with Fotis, and then I learned about the phone call from Greece. She was going to pretend that it was him on the phone in Farmington. This master plan to take out somebody's life. Thank God for police investigations. Thank God for surveillance cameras. Thank God for people who say, this man is acting funny. Why would he want me to remove the car seat? Why would he watch my truck? I'm going to give it to the police. Thank God for everybody who noticed the changed behavior and did something about it. I wish everybody, I wish Jennifer Dulos' kids all the best, and everybody who, in her family the best. And let me know what you guys think about this. I do pray that Michelle Troconis comes to the Lord and asks for forgiveness, and hopefully she'll let us know where Jennifer Dulos is, where Jennifer Dulos' body is. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming back to my channel. Have a good day. God bless. Hi everybody, this is Julissa. I'm here to invite you to my podcast, Julissadesigns, and it can be found on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. You can join me every day as I make episodes of the latest news, real life stories, and I also share my favorite Bible verse. Hope to see you then. God bless. Everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you want to know more about me, you can always visit www.julissadesigns.com. Have a great day, everybody. God bless.